Hey there, and welcome back to Expert Challenges, an educational monster train series where we get a divine victory on every expert challenge. You know, I'm not going to belabor the point, but that doesn't sound as crafty as perhaps I could have wanted it. If I had thought about this, there might have been a cooler name for this series, but I also really wanted it to be super obvious that we were doing expert challenges and not something else. So here we are. It's fine. Okay. So, what are we doing? Our previous episode, what did we do? It was, yeah, it's actually, I haven't changed the game since then. It was Controlled Chaos. I'm not going to explain what our solution there was. Go view the video if you're interested in that expert challenge, but we did the Controlled Chaos challenge. We're now moving on to the Stewardship challenge. So, let me read this for you. You've got, at your service, start with more trained stewards and advanced prototype, but you pay for it by earning half money. So this is an obvious decision to me as far as how we play this, but the important takeaway is that you immediately start with a multi-striking unit that is very powerful in the early game. You will crush the early game with this, but you probably still want to remove them into the late game. Probably. Having your money, this is much worse of an impact than I think most people realize. This is very devastating. A lot of my decision making throughout the run is tailored based on how much money I have and how much money I can reasonably expect to earn. This also makes money trials a lot less valuable and hurts in a lot of other kind of small ways that you might not realize. That said, there are some things that make this not so bad, right? Anytime that you would gain money, you're gaining you gain a minimum of 5 gold. Why is that relevant? Because Wickless Tycoon exists. So you heard it here first, and you know what's coming. This is a multi-striking guaranteed set with a clan combo that benefits Wickless Tycoon. You know what we're clicking. This is Little Fade. 100% this is Little Fade, and we're going to just make this the strongest Little Fade run we can by taking Rootseeds. There's nothing special we have to adjust with here, we're just making it powerful. Yeah, the thing about this is that Little Fade has a lot of scaling that benefits multi-strikes, and really benefits from a strong early game because she's the least consistent then. So having train stewards hyped up like this is nuts. The other important thing is that Awoken with Rootseeds lets you draw faster and buffs those multi-strikers. So this means you're more likely to be hitting your primitive molds when you want them. Overall, very strong clan combo. Also, there's just a lot of sweepers and multi-strikers in this clan, which are ridiculously good with Little Fade. So this seems like a slam dunk to me. I think that we will crush this with this clan combo. So yeah, that is our plan here. This is how I would recommend approaching this particular expert challenge, and we'll hopefully take it from there. So yeah, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's get this started, see how we do. I think this is one of the less bad ones, so we should have the tools to win. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. I've been a little sniffly for some reason. I don't actually know why. It's because I woke up and then sneezed immediately, which was awful. So I'm going to be muting myself a lot to fix that, but hopefully it won't detract from the episode in any meaningful way. I trust that you're all doing better than that, though, so let's get in on it. Today we are, as I mentioned, Exile Melting, Exile Awoken. This clan combo is outrageously powerful in general. One of the strongest in game, though I don't think it is the strongest objectively, even though I think Fate is the most powerful champion, and that Exile Awoken is its best combo. I do not think this is the strongest clan combo in game. Kind of crazy how that works out. I think the strongest clan combo in game really has to go to Primordium. So, but anyway, let's get in on this. We're facing Plating Seal Daedalus, Rage Fell, Diligent Seraph, which is a little tough. Molded is excellent. We have Razor Sharp Edge, also excellent, and Subsuming Blade. I'll always take a ping, and now is the best time to get a Subsuming Blade, so fair enough. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we get. All right, so we get a second starting relic, which is very powerful. We're going to look at the Forge first for Fade. Okay, so in my genuine opinion, this is probably grounds for a reroll if I were playing this normally. I would be looking very hard for Firelight here, but we don't have it. So it's tough. Instead, because I am Awoken, which is part of the reason I picked this, I'm going to take Little Icarus. Okay, we're going to click it. This was part of... Oh, yeah, Gnarled Root. Gnarled Root's great. Although Winged Steel will be really good, too. Draw extra cards here is very powerful. These are both excellent. Gnarled Root, it's not that impressive with Little Fade. She usually isn't attacking. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and click Winged Steel. It's okay. We grab money and move on. Yeah, this clan combo doubles as the Little Icarus enabler, in my opinion. So it's good. Notice that that money trial gives 35 gold instead of 75 gold. So keep that in mind. We are planning on doing as much damage as we can. Great work. We do kill a unit here, which is what it is. I'm going to go for the reform. All right, Little Fade either gets a kill on middle, a kill on top, or a kill on bottom. Let's play her top floor then. I think that's good. She'll get that kill and be okay with it. We're going to play the Train Steward up here, and I'm going to give this fella the Razor Sharp Edge. Cool. She'll burn out. My goal is to turn this into as many possible kills for Fade as we can. Now, unfortunately, we didn't high roll too hard. I do want to balance the Subsuming Blade against Fade scaling, so we're going to pop in the back here. And I'm going to play another Train Steward up top because I do want to make sure that we still win Relentless. Primitive Mold, give me Fade. We do not get Fade. It's a shame. Alright, it is what it is. I'm going to leave this Train Steward out for the time being. Our goal is to try to get kills with Fade now with the way that we've set this up. So we're going to mold back Little Fade here and try to do as much damage as possible. One more Primitive Mold is still good here. We'll drop that in. Our goal is still also to win the run, right? True enough. Alright, we didn't hit here, but we get out of it all the same, thanks in large part. We have never been able to get there with the molded because of the cost of Ember, but all good. A pretty bad combat for Fade. I think she got 1 kill. Good grief. It's not good. That's okay, though. Man, too bad they didn't give you Firelight, huh? I will click Purifying Cleanse here. We want to be able to heal her and extend her burnout. It's good. We'll do it. Vine Grasp is not bad, having a genuine ping other than Subsuming Blade. Wildwood Sap, however, is probably correct, so I will click it for the early game purposes. Yes. Alright, what are we doing? I need a banner unit. I am looking for the man who provides money. So we're going to take the Remnant banner here. Yeah, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm grabbing Tycoon here. I think Tycoon is excellent. Quick, plus 25. There's a spell chain here. There's an intrinsic here as well. I don't think there is anything that I need to click so badly that I'm willing to do it there. I am going to give Tycoon a bunch of hit points here. Sure, he can be large. I'm okay with that. The purpose of this is just we need some big HP guy. And I'm going to play him behind Fade every turn. And the goal here is have some kind of a banner unit that supports me. Unfortunately, Fade never hits into this in the right way, in my opinion. Get a Train Steward. We should put a Train Steward down. Okay. Yeah, see, notice that 5. That 5 is present. Okay, with 6 damage coming in, I can hit 2 units here. Alright, so what we're doing is I'm going to play a Train Steward middle because it gives us the Collector. I'm going to put Fade downstairs. She does die, but that's okay. I'm going to Rootseeds in mid-floor simply because I wish to draw more cards next turn. I'd like to hit a Reform here. Okay, we did hit it. I'm going to take the Subsuming Blade middle. It's all right. I'm going to drop Fade in, and then I'm going to give her a Purifying Cleanse so that she lasts a little longer. Okay. We win. We win the combat. Not much really I need to mess with here. Just press end turn. Cool. We get some kills. She gets the kills in the back, and then Tycoon gets to kill things here. +5 gold. It is making up the difference of how much money I'm losing. Purifying Cleanse 2, Hallow Drippings, Draft. I'm just going to skip all of these, noting that I only get 5 gold from a skip. I will click Glimmer, absolutely. I do want a good +30 target. Steel Singer, huh? I mean, I have 2 pieces to make this work. It's interesting. I didn't, again, because expert challenges, I haven't been thinking about this from the perspective of going through my nodes. I've been moving a little quicker. Let me at least talk about them. So temples were on 2, which I'm already past, 3, 4, and then 7 and 8. So 5 temples is great. We have a dupe on 8 on magic side, which is okay. Otherwise, nothing special. A good steel shop on 7 competes with an okay magic shop that has a cave. Dupe on 6 is off with Pyre Health and Money. Competes with an okay magic shop, though. Trinket shop has money on it. Noting that a lot of my decisions here are going to be much worse. I think trinket reliance on purchasing them is going to be very difficult because I don't get a lot of cash. The steel shop, however, is going to be good. It's got a Vortex and a Caverns. We love that. Similarly, we've got Magic Shop with Vortex on 4 if I do not need that Awoken banner. We'll see. If I can actually get Little Fade to pop off, which she has not yet fully achieved, then we won't need too many unit situations. I am going to take Steel Singer because he's a good backup here. So he's good and I can throw random health at him and it will be something. Yes. The next floor I get a Remnant banner and a Horde Pyre Remains. And the dupe is on the Remnant banner side. I do not have a great dupe target, but we should be okay. I'm going to take the Steel Singer just because he's chillin'. I can play him middle or something. I'm going to go left because Horde plus Pyre Remains is more valuable to me here. That is certainly true. Improved Firebox. It's better than Infused Mallet. We'll click it. I have no money. A +30 goes in Glimmer. Yes. Purge-wise, there's really nothing here that I desperately want to remove. So I'm going to just go to the Caverns. Pay money for an artifact? Absolutely not. I'll take the... Oh, Light's Gift. Sure. I can... This is bad for Fade if I play her top, but it's good for Steel Singer, so we'll take it. That's well worth 5 gold to me. And yeah, I think we chill otherwise. Cool, let's move on. Yeah. Okay. So... we do want to continue playing... The bomb is an unfortunate reality here. I think the plan is going to be Tycoon middle with Fade in front. I think I'm going to stab Little Fade and then immediately reform her, which is kind of awesome because now I can play her bottom and she gets a kill, which is awesome. I can put down the Train Steward and toss a plus Rootseeds at it, which maybe will prime something else. Right? My goal being I would like to... What's more valuable to me? Steel Singer here or Little Fade scaling? It's gotta be Little Fade scaling, right? Yeah, I think so. We'll just deal with that, I believe. She does get a kill in middle, which is very cool. Great news. And I can drop another Train Steward downstairs. The goal here is I'm trying to lower this apprentice to death levels. Yes. I'm also going to toss a Razor Sharp at the Tycoon here. We're chilling. I don't get any scaling on Steel Singer, but just the draw order mattered here, so that's fine. Okay, she gets a kill. Right, she gets a kill, which is cool, on Overcharged Apprentice. Then he swings, and this foot soldier walks on me. So I'm going to Glimmer. I'd really like to Glimmer this floor. Does she still get a kill? No, she doesn't. I'm denying her a kill by doing this. So I don't want to do that. Let's then play Mr. Wildwood Sap. Well, I might redraw Mr. Steelsinger, right? Let's just chill on this. I actually am going to then play a bunch of random trash just to draw that dead weight out. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I do get the reform here. Excellent. It is possible to get a double kill here, so I will do it. She hits, kills, and then because of the slay, she does +2 damage, right? So if I give her the Rootseeds, she kills both. It's relevant. And then we train Steward upstairs to avoid taking this 5. Yes. Okay. Fine. Good. We're getting slays, which I'm a big fan of. Okay, we're now killing all of the middle floor, which is great. What we should do is put a Rootseeds in front here. This means she gets a kill on the front guy. She gets a swing here for 3. Right? Right, so the kill is she kills the front fella. I don't actually think it's as good as I want it to be. I'm going to play out the other train steward at least. There's that. It's not as good as I want it to be, and that's going to have to be okay. Yeah. All good. Now, I do have Steelsinger, who exists, but I do genuinely believe the answer to my prayers is mold back Little Fade here, and I wish to play her middle. Good. And I wish to give her Burnout extension. Subsuming Blade is interesting. I'm going to primitive mold back the Steward just so that I can extend its Burnout a little bit. Yes. I guess the Steelsinger really isn't panning out the way I wanted him to, but that's okay. We get carried pretty hard here by a variety of other things, so that is a lot of damage coming in, which is good. I'm going to drop the Wildwood Sap here because it comes very close to a kill. And I'd like to draw a card here to put me a little closer to... Yeah, this is fine. Put me a little closer to redraws. We come pretty close to getting the kill. I think we guarantee win up top. Yeah, unfortunately, I did not high roll into Fade, but that's okay. Steward carries us. Okay, so good. We're making as much progress as I think is reasonable here. Adaptive Mutation is extremely excellent with Little Fade. We'll take it. I have to click this. It's a lot of good cards there, by the way. A lot of good cards. I could take an Awoken Hollow Infusion into Tycoon and then cut Mr. Steelsinger, who is not going to be my line, as it turns out. Yeah. I like this because it means I cultivate Little Fade's health, which is very good. Sure, we'll do it. I think that works out pretty well. Ember is going to be more important for me, so I'm not leaving Rootseeds on the table here. We can draw otherwise. I'm going to go to the magic shop here because my upgrades are all going to be just make Little Fade stronger. And this gets me removals. Now, I'm going to cut the Steelsinger because I suddenly don't care about him. I'm going to cut a Train Steward. We need to start removing these. It's inevitable. That it's gotta happen. Let's put a -1 down on a Rootseeds. This needs to be played every turn. It lets me re-roll here comfortably. Permafrost, unfortunate. I'm going to take a -1 into another Rootseeds. Although I might do a -1 on the Subsuming Blade just so it's more playable. It's true. I was hoping for a holdover so I could hit the Awoken Hollow Infusion with the Cultivate every turn, but that's okay. I am Where's my next infusion? It's too far away. I'm going to go ahead and do the Awoken Hollow into the Tycoon right now. This thing is a beefcake. That's great. I am going to make a -1. I think with 2 Ember, I'm okay just making roots, or 4 Ember, I'm okay making Rootseeds free here. And I think we chill. I am going to upgrade Little Fade to Icarus 2. It's good. We're not pivoting now at this point into Little Firelight. And I think we chill. Not taking any of these buffs because 50 is already a little spicy. Yeah, we get the man. I'm not going to take this trial because it's a money trial, which is halved, unfortunately. There's no magic shop coming up that I think is important. I don't need steel shop upgrades, and I would like to guarantee as many kills on Little Fade as possible. Cool. There she goes. We will still play Train Stewards. I'll drop a Rootseeds down. Yes, sure. Okay. Great. Plan is we mold back on bottom. I'm going to play this mid-floor. Yes. It's unfortunate this guy's hitting for 7. I'm going to Subsuming Blade out the big scary guy downstairs. And I wish to Rootseed somewhere. I will also play a Train Steward somewhere, which will be upstairs for the time being. Okay. Little Fade's health scaling is the hardest part of this. The top floor looking bad. I'm going to go ahead and Primitive Mold. Drop her in. Adaptive Mutation is good for her. Right? Yes, it is. This is a little bit of a slow combat, though. I'm going to take damage, and I'm probably going to have to be okay with that. I think I am going to just have to be okay with that. Adaptive Mutation here will be sufficient, I believe. Even if it denies a kill on the floor, I'm going to accept it. Now, top floor sadly does walk on me. I take 16. These are trades that I'm just going to have to be accepting of, frankly. There's just only so much that I can reasonably do here. Yeah. I am going to what? I want to Glimmer upstairs for sure. I wish to kill this man. Actually, the Glimmer goes middle for sure. I need to push that number through. I'm going to play second Train Steward up top. This gets the kill there. Put the Train Steward with the Razor Sharp in there. Great. Let's go ahead and play the Wildwood Sap on Fade. It will help a little bit. It's something. Okay, I am going to continue to play Razor Sharp upstairs. We're going to go ahead and just draw around as fast as we can. The Glimmer draw here is very good. She burns out, and that will have to be okay. Actually, the Purifying Cleanse helps a lot there. Okay. That's a lot of damage we do off the gate. We do push numbers pretty effectively. This man almost passes away. With Molded on Fade, I do think it should be possible to get this kill. Yes. If I do it in this particular order, she gets the kill, which is about as optimal as we could get. Now, the alternative is I can kill and try to get 5 gold here, but he's going to burn out, so I don't think it matters that much. We let it ride. It's fine. Cool. We do get the Slay. She's looking better. She's got Spikes 34. It's not good, but it could be worse. I'm going to always click Crushing Demise in this circumstance. Focus Growth, but it's going to be Bramble Lash because I can weaponize her spikes. I'm going to go for removals here because I can't afford anything at the Trinket Shop. We're just going to cut Train Stewards in this particular instance. I actually think I'm going to drop a Razor Sharp Edge here, maybe. No, it's going to be units. I have Diligent to deal with. Merchant of Steel, it doesn't matter. Whatever they give me, I'm not taking it. We're going to go ahead and hit the caverns. Railforger's Hammer, sure, if this lets me play a little more comfortably on a variety of floors. It's not very important. I could take the Locket, I suppose, but that hurts because I did use a large stone on my guy. So he's huge. So let's just take the hammer and play it safe. There's never really... I guess I could History of the World, because I can fit everything together anyway. What, put train stewards on the floor or something? Nah, just take the hammer, it's fine. I don't think history does anything for me. I click in the middle for sure. Root Split Mask is interesting here because it means that enemies get second waves upstairs, but they're not able to attack me really until their second turn. Interesting. Well, I'm going to take Conscription Notice because that lets me put something with my guy, Tycoon, or Firewall. Both are good. I actually think Firewall's better here. Yeah, I think Firewall's better. I need to buy removals, but I can't really afford them, so that's part of why I'm valuing Vortices so highly, but we will move on for the time being. Multi-Strike is a pure benefit to me right now. It's going to kill Fade faster, but it guarantees a lot more kills. This is a very, very strong earn for Fade, if I can make it work. I do want to earn money on this floor. I'm going to play the Purifying Cleanse first. Okay, we hit the Glimmer. I'm not going to mess around. My goal is to also get Subsuming Blade scaling here. It's good to do it. And it also earns money, so I'm happy to have that. We should play out the Train Stewards. I think the 1 Slay is worth more to me than the Glimmer and the 5 gold. So we'll take this in that order. I will reform. We're going to play it down here. She's killing a bunch of stuff now, which is very good. The nice thing is I can play double Train Stewards middle and actually make some progress here, which is cool. Rootseeds, Rootseeds. I'll toss him a Razor Sharp, why not? This at least cleans it up a bit. Kill, we get a couple kills here, it's good, we're happy about it. I get the Molded. Okay, we play it middle here. Yes. I give her the Adaptive Mutation. Yes. She gets kills now. Great news. We lose Mr. Man downstairs, and that's just going to be the way this works. Let's get rid of the Wildwood Sap here. It's fine. Cool. She's going to start being able to get a lot more kills than you might expect as a result of this. She gets a number of chops here, which is great. I can just straight up Bramble Lash out the front unit, which is also pretty cool, and clears the floor. Great. We're going to go ahead and play Burnout Friend upstairs. He does pass away, and that's just okay. Drop in the Steward. He burns out and saves me the Ember Drain, which is okay. Cool. I get a Molded. We've got a lot of trash in here, which is a concern, but we're able to clear a vast majority of this wave here, which I think is very valuable. I'm going to play the Subsuming Blade on the middle friend that isn't attacking, right? Oh, actually, it's much better if I play the Rootseeds in here, right? Because he kills himself on that attack, in fact. Even better. Cool. Very good turn, in fact. I think that's pretty solid. Let's go ahead and crush upstairs just to get rid of this guy. Good. I'm going to mold back. My goal here is to Purifying Cleanse in middle. It's excellent. We're going to play downstairs and just try to do numbers here. She's not burning out, so the plan is really just play Burnout Friends. Okay. We're going to draw cards and see what hits. Got it. Cool. We at least get 10 gold there, which is fine. Cool. Let's play double primitive molds here. My guy can go get played upstairs. That's fine. Yeah, with the Bramble Lash, I actually think we kill on this floor. I am denying her a kill, right? Because she's presently killing the Sycophant. Can I guarantee this kill upstairs? 36 damage. She has 3 rounds. It's going to be more. It's more like 48 because of the Sycophant, right? 2 rounds on the Tycoon. 2 rounds on the Tycoon. 2 rounds on the Tycoon means I'm doing exactly 55. 110. I play the Razor Sharp upstairs, right? He goes 65, which is 130, which is an exact kill. So in that particular case, yeah, we're going to do the Razor Sharp, and I'm going to click the Rootseeds here. Okay, and we're going to chill. I'm doing this because I do want her to maybe get this Slay. All right. I think she gets the kill now. Yeah. Great work. First round goes in, then it attacks and kills itself. Cool. That gets me 5 more gold as well, which is great. We're up to spike 73. Feeling much better about it. I will take a resin block. Why not? Now you show me Hallowed Halls, which is a very interesting option with the Train Stewards, but I think we kind of just skip this for the time being. I'm okay. Engraft is excellent. It's a free proc on Awoken Hollow Infusion, so we will click it. Excellent. Cool, good. I'm going to go to the magic shop because I do still think a holdover will be powerful here. Yes, and I have enough money to do something useful with it, so cool. It's a double stack, unfortunate. Horde says, I mean, I'm going to click on Sap Tap. It's good. I'm going to go ahead and hit the cavern, see what we roll. Trap Shoot, Pulley Claw. I'm going to click the Trap Shoot because it's like objectively good. And we always click it when it's shown. When you consume, -1s are valuable. I want the -1s in cards I want to play every time I see them. Which, just being honest, the #1 instance of that is going to be Rootseeds. I can't imagine not wanting to click it, although Engraft is on there as well. Engraft is obviously actually better here. We'll toss that to -1. I don't want a 20 consume. You could Trap Shoot to Daze 4 here, but a lot of my Divinity damage and other damage is going to come from enemies attacking into Fade. So let's just re-roll this. We get a Permafrost. So Permafrost is genuinely valuable for a lot of reasons. We're going to take this -1, of course, into our Rootseeds, I think. Always the cards you want to play every time. This Permafrost I should consider on Crushing Demise or Bramble Lash. Bramble Lash does completely obliterate a mini-boss. Adaptive Mutation is pretty much getting slammed the second that I draw it. So let's go ahead and put this on Bramble Lash and plan for murder. I think. We're going to this magic shop. Again, I would still look for a holdover here, although removals are pretty strong. I'd like to buy a removal on a Train Steward, actually. So we go completely empty on money here, basically. This Divine Boons is not worth it. If I go left, I have 2 temples coming up. I should be able to gain value out of this. I can easily reach 100 here. We move on. I'm not going to take this money because 50 for 10 shards is just not worth it to me. And our goal here is to maximize murder. Fade, drop, do it. Play Tycoon on bottom. I guess we'll draw a card. Oh, Adaptive Mutation. Out of the gate. Excellent news. Cool. In fact, kind of what I'm looking for here. Great. I could blast through the front, but she gets this kill next turn, so I'm not really that concerned about it. Cool. Here's I'm going to Wildwood Sap in the back here, actually, because it's very good, and it gives that proc. I'm going to go ahead and Crush middle. Alright, we're going to play a Train Steward here. Cool, and I'm going to give that Train Steward the Razor Sharp here. That's good. I'm going to see if it's possible to keep Fade from passing away and avoid this Purifying Cleanse. We are getting a number of kills with her on this floor, which is great. I'm a fan. This is a very, very good Glimmer here, which I will click, even though it denies a little bit. We get a kill on middle. I can give it the Rootseeds, yes. Let this damage ride. I'm okay with this, I think. I'd like to draw a card, so we'll click it. Yeah, it was worth it to do that, for sure. Give her some damage, seems good. And I think we sit on this, right? Yeah. We're getting the kill on the floor, which I do value quite a bit. That's great news. I am going to... what? I would like this Train Steward actually to swing into the boss, so there's no reason not to do this here. Engraft is excellent. We click it. Okay, this is fine, I think. We just let it sit. 56 damage, I'll take every little bit I can get. True enough. The Glimmer must be played, which also I think gives me kills there, which is great. I'm going to put another Train Steward middle to guarantee kill on this guy. We Razor Sharp in the back. Give him the Rootseeds, good. Mr. Train Steward is doing an excellent job here, in case there were any doubt. I will just continue drawing cards. I'm buffing up Little Fate a little bit, just because I'd like her to swing more. She is getting kills, which is awesome. Continue to play the Glimmer. I actually think it's really important. I deny my own slays for the Awoken's pickups here. We get a good turn on middle. I'm going to toss another Razor Sharp at it because reasons. Seems good to me. That's a lot of card draw, which I'm okay with. And I think we chill here. Yes. Okay. Cool. Let's draw. Let's go ahead and play the Trap Shoot while we're here. Razor Sharp. Sure, I think the Razor Sharp is fine to play. And then I have the Bramble Lash aligned for Relentless, which we will play, by the way. And we'll take the kill. Good job. I'm not going to click anything. I don't have the patience to figure this all out. We do get the Slay on Spike's Fade. Excellent news. She's currently up at 97, feeling good. Unleash the Wildwood is an excellent pick that I will 100% click here. Yep, good, great news. Card draw it is. Excellent. I think we clean up very well from this position. I would still take a holdover, although I think at this point I might hold over the Unleash instead of the Glimmer. We'll still go, right? Removals are nice, if only because they cut the last Stewards, but I'm getting that... Am I getting that on ring, whatever it is? I might. I'm going to go right. I think it is better overall to check out this magic shop than to look at steel shops that do nothing. So, we do see the holdover. It's actually incredible. I'm going to look at this. Get a Nexus Spike. Well, I mean... What you do here is I think we actually go mad with power and we go like Unleash into Bramble Lash. Right? I think that seems pretty cool here. Yeah, that's nuts, right? One card where it full heals the floor and then sends it. We're going to go ahead and hold over. I actually think the Glimmer is better. Just being honest, this is doing damage to heavies, which sets them up for slays. Even if it denies some kills to Fade, I'm not pressed about it, I don't think. You could also hold over and graft, but I think this is better in general. We're going to click it. I feel strong now. That's good. You could Eternal Flame here, which is a viable option. It means she doesn't really scale health, but I could then use the Adaptive Mutation to get around it. And then what? You don't need the primitive molds anymore. The thing you gotta watch out for is the burnout in Relentless. Is this strong enough to win? Spike's 4 is pretty darn good here. I'm gonna go Icarus 3. I think it's better in general. Alright, let's go. A -2. -2 is pretty solid. I should take this. I mean, I have to take this. Bramble Lash, that's pretty sick. Put that on Bramble Lash and then dupe that thing for 10 shards. Have them for free whenever I need them. That's pretty nuts, actually. You could say Subsuming Blade, but I want to make sure I could play both of these on the same turn. So I think if I'm going to dupe it, then it's 100% -2 on Bramble Lash, which I think I am. I'm going to do that. The Purge here is an interesting question mark. I am going to Purge what? The Razor Sharp? I'm good with that. Yes, we'll purge the Razor Sharp. I need to take shards, so we'll do what we can do. Armor Emblem. Armor Emblem for 200 gold? Man, it's tough. I don't need this, though. In fact, I think this hurts my ability to secure kills. So we want to avoid that. Now, I could draw through in an attempt to hit the adaptive mutation early. I'm actually not going to do that, though. I'm going to just play into this floor and to cruise. I'm going to play the Train Steward in the middle just to get him out of there. And we sit. Like, oh no, Ember Drain. It's fine. You primitive mold. Alright, yeah, you primitive mold. We drop Fade. I will play the Engraft here. It's good. We'll play the 970 damage, Unleash the Wildwood to kill a man. I'm going to Glimmer mid-floor, I think, because I do want to end this man's life to the best of my ability. We're going to go ahead and Razor Sharp on Fade, I think. Just to burn it. I'll click the Purifying Cleanse. We could Subsuming Blade in the back. Or I could guarantee a kill here. I'm going to guarantee this kill with Nexus Spike, actually. Just send this man, get the heal, and then we kill the Light Wings. Alright, this is fine. Okay. Alright, first angle of business is I need a mold back Fade. I could play her top and get this kill, or I could let this guy walk and care a little less about it. Right? I'm going to little Fade downstairs. Yes, I think I'm going to do this. She gets this kill. But I have the adaptive mutation, right? I'm going to Glimmer upstairs, I think. Although downstairs is pretty sick. What if I just let this guy walk? He is going to do a bunch of damage to me, but I'm not that worried about him. I mean, it's going to be a bunch, but I'm like, health is willing to be traded here. So, let's... I'm going to adaptive mutation here, then. Oh, I can just trap shoot him back around, yeah? Alright, cool. I clicked it. It's good. Okay, I could have put that Rootseeds in the front to guarantee that kill there. Probably should have done that. Probably should have done that. True. I'm going to crush middle. Hey, man. Alright, fair enough. Let's go ahead and Razor Sharp Fade here. Although I think I want to... I'm going to actually click the Wildwood Sap instead. Fine. We do get kills on this. Cool. I redraw the Crush upstairs. It's good. Now, we could, of course, at this point, give up on a lot of things. I can stop this guy. I can stop this damage. I don't think I want to do that. I mean, letting this guy walk with nearly full health seems like a very bad idea, though. Just being clear with you. Again, though, I mean, this guy's going to walk and do, what, like 50 damage to me? It's hard to do the math with the regen. But playing him and then... I need to make sure she's... The thing is, I'm denying multiple kills here, right? Yeah, we're going to go downstairs. I'm going to let this ride. And then what we do is we buff in front. We buff in middle. We Glimmer here. Right? And then we get the Purifying Cleanse in Graft situation going on. I'm going to shoot upstairs because it's something. This guy walks on me, and I'm just going to have to be okay with it, right? He hits me for a lot of damage, but I'm okay with that trade, right? It's not that bad. And then I just play the Glimmer upstairs to prevent further damage here, and we're okay. Draw me cards, pretty much. I'm going to pull this Trained Steward out of... Well, actually, I'm going to play a middle just to kill this man. This lets me Glimmer bottom floor after, which is good. Cool. Alright, it's fine. Purifying Cleanse is your friend. Engraft is good. Unleash is good. We click Bramble Lash, and I think we finish this on this floor, and it's comfy. Well done. Don't click anything at this point. Cool. Good job. Now, who gets the kill? Ah, Fade gets it. Good job. I think that was better overall. We got to 117 as a result of that. I'm good with it. Resin Removal is an option. It's a good card. I'll grab it. In the Diligent, it's great. Preserved Thorns is also great for similar reasons. It's just Diligent Crush, pretty much. And it redraws around, which I like. I think we go right side for dupe. 100%. It's the biggest power-up. I get another Bramble Lash on lock. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to afford anything. And this is just going to have to kind of be the world that I live in. We're going to click the dupe on Bramble Lash like 90% of the time. -2. It's not bad. The Purge is also not bad. Another double stack. I could re-roll and maybe have the chance of affording here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. A Permafrost could be cool. You might ask, what would you Permafrost? The answer... What would I Permafrost? Adaptive Mutation always gets played right away. Would I hold over something? Maybe. I mean, at that point, you just hold over and graft, and it's a draw relic. I guess I would click that. Yeah, okay, fine. We get a Permafrost we cannot afford. Shame. We're going to go ahead and dupe the Bramble Lash, as I mentioned. It's important. Great. That gets us to 100. Now, I could chill here, but I'm not that concerned about the... I mean, I should pay respect, right? Our scaling is not great. 117 is barely killing anything, but that is true. It barely kills anything. I'll buy a -1. Honestly, on a Rootseeds, I want them to be free. A 20 consume on Subsuming Blade, so it actually kills something, maybe, and then goes away, and I don't mind. I'll do that. I actually don't think that card is very important here. And we walk. 100 out of 100. I think that will be good enough for me. You can tell how dangerous the Tithe modifier is here. It is absolutely impacting my run in a major way, but I do think we get through it either way. Fade downstairs, absolutely. Yep. I go ahead and burn that Subsuming Blade up front. It's good. Draw me cards. Good. I do get some health here, which is neat. I can draw a bunch, and we sit on this. We don't get many kills here, and that's just going to have to be okay. But the burn here, make sure we don't accidentally burn Rootseeds, is Primitive Mold. Or don't accidentally burn the Glimmer is what I meant to say. Fade drops. Now, I could play Fade bottom. This is an option. I'm going to Glimmer middle 10 times out of 10 anyway. That's true. I'm going to play her middle because it gets a Slay, and I'm okay with that. I lock a Bramble Lash in. Let's go ahead and toss the Rootseeds out. I'm going to play the Self-Mutilation and bounce the shards, though. Okay. She dies. It's fine. Remember, I have Pyre Wall, so some of this is not that big of a deal. All good. All good. Okay, the burn here is Resin Removal. I'm putting this into Diligent. I guess it could be Nexus Spike, but I don't want to burn that first with no spikes on the floor. Alright, we blast that. It's fine. Reform Fade. It's good. How am I approaching this? I think we go Fade bottom. Yes. Fade bottom. I'm going to trap shoot the man down. And we're going to glimmer here. Yes, I'll give the heal front. We'll take the Wildwood Sap here. I will bounce the Self-Mutilation. Not ideal, but fine. I'd like to get some kills is the thing, though, right? We're going to burn this Rootseeds for sure. No way around it. I do need to play the Glimmer upstairs. Also, no way around it, I don't think. Sure. I'm going to drop in Mr. Train Steward because he at least does damage here. And then I guess we play everything else here. I guess. Sure. We do damage. It's fine. I'm going to take hits from this man, but it's not that bad. Mid-floor is a problem. Yeah? Yeah. Mid-floor is a problem. Also, no reforms on this turn. Let's burn a Sting then. Let's Glimmer middle then, and then Crush. Powerful. Ah, it's unfortunate we don't get the card draws we want. I'm going to take... I wish to draw a bunch of cards. So let's take a Razor Sharp here. We're already drawing more than I can use. Fine. Bottom floor looks kind of garbage, unfortunately. I do get a reform. Okay, buddy. If I Glimmer upstairs, what happens? I think I burn in Graft here. I don't like it, but I think I do it. I then play the Primitive Mold. Now, I didn't draw the Adaptive Mutation with it because she had already died. So I think we need to migrate to middle here. Maybe. I could maybe go top floor here, actually. It's not good to play top with her, yeah. We'll play it middle. I'll Glimmer upstairs to clear that out or do a lot of damage to it. I'm going to Nexus Spike mid-floor because I think that's worth it and we get a double kill now. True. Self-mutilation, get that out of there. Or I can do 20 here. 48 puts him at under 80. I take another 20. It's fine. You can see that this is not optimal. We are taking damage here. Absolutely taking damage. It's not bueno. But that's okay. We'll have to make it work. Yikes. Okay, so mid-floor. Let's go ahead and heal bottom. I'm going to go ahead and toss the Unleash down, I think. Burn the Unleash, maybe? Maybe we burn the Purifying Cleanse? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We burn Unleash here. I think it has to be. Yeah, I think it has to be. It's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. We will heal middle. That's good. And I will Glimmer bottom because I do not want curses. I think I'm over this point of thinking about curses here. I draw Rootseeds. It's fine. Save damage. Hold on everything else, I think. We'll get this kill upstairs. No problem. Alright, fine. Okay. It's not good. I do get the Adaptive Mutation, however. Great, in fact. It's about as good as one could hope for. We Sting upstairs for that kill. Bottom floor, I think we just kind of crushing demise it. The Glimmer is a pretty solid play, but I think we're going to Glimmer bottom. Right? We Glimmer bottom. I'm going to crush bottom. Then Sting the boss. We want to do this for a very obvious reason, which is I auto-win this combat here by just double pressing Bramble Lash. So I will click the Purifying Cleanse, and then you Bramble Lash, and we win. Yeah, there was a reason I did this. It's fine. Hey, fair enough. We did it. That does get the kill. We don't lose. Good. You know, it's never going to be glamorous when you're playing an expert challenge. It's just something you need to get used to. You're going to have some jank, and it's not going to be pretty. You are taking a penalty that really does affect your run in a big way. We did not get the chance to remove most of my deck. I got one removal I could purchase as a result of everything coming out the way it did. Really unfortunate hitting Apprentices of Light here. We're going to play Fade middle on this one. I don't want to give them damage shield. We'll play the Tycoon here. I'm going to go ahead and buff her stats on this one, simply because I think it's good to do. Okay. First things first. Reform her. Alright, bring her back. Good. It's good. We'll click Glimmer here. Except I think the right choice is to engraft first. Yeah, good. Now we Glimmer. She dies. We can mold her back. Good. That's a lot of damage that we put through. I now have the ability to kill an enemy, which is good, or I can simply push her health up a little bit, which is also good. How do I want to approach this? Interesting. I think shooting the subsuming blade in the back is the right call here. Just kill this floor out. Who's getting this kill is what's happening, though. 6 comes in, 6 comes in, 6 comes in. So it slays, gets damage shield, and then the spikes deals damage, which procs it, and then Tycoon hits. And then I think the boss is attacking twice into Tycoon. Yeah, okay. We're going to hold these Bramble Lashes for the time being. This next floor is going to be potentially a problem. We will deal with it as it comes. I had a feeling. I'm going to go ahead and click the resin removal first. That's a very good roll. I'm then going to go ahead and hit the Glimmer here. Hey, I wasn't sure if I would draw into the primitive mold or not. So you've got to plan around maybe not getting to hit it. Now, I do think stings downstairs are the correct answer. I want to draw a bunch of cards, just kill enemies. And just don't mess around is my general philosophy here. I'm going to go ahead and play 1 Bramble Lash on middle. Finish this guy off, which should get the kill again. Yes. This also means I draw more cards, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and play this again. Let's go ahead and just crush bottom floor and, yeah, high roll. Incredible high roll. Reform your ally. It's good. Play it out. And then we will play the adaptive mutation on this turn, which I'm pretty sure clears most everything here. Yeah, we just drop the Bramble Lash on this turn to kill another enemy. And 1 man walks on me, and that's going to have to be okay. Okay. That's that. Very well. We'll sting. It doesn't matter. He has 67. He's going to hit me for 22, and I'm going to have to just be okay with that. It's good. Yeah. We'll go ahead and sting, I don't know, bottom floor or something. We'll take the Unleash. I'm going to click the Rootseeds in front here. You might as well. I guess I could drop him and save the 22. Sure, why not? There's no reason not to, right? She clears it. Alright. I could have spiked the enemy there. It would have been fine. It's all good. My goal here is to essentially clobber as much as possible. How am I going to approach this? I do think we were just going to slam Nexus Spike here. It's good. I'm also going to just click the Bramble Lash because I'm redrawing here. It's good. Cool. I wish to draw more cards. Good. Make my next turn better. And we're going to preemptively resin removal downstairs. Very good. Okay, I think we've done a well enough job, rather. We hit Glimmer, which is incredible. Kind of okay with the state of things there, right? We're going to Glimmer downstairs, which does open me up for Crushing Demise, which is pretty cool. Let's take Wildwood Sap here. I can and should... Oh, he's dying because of the multi-strike. In which case, just go ahead and slam these Rootseeds, in my opinion. Alright, cool. Good turn. Excellent turn, in fact. We're getting a lot of kills. Guy walks up with 3 hit points. I'm not afraid. You know, you can win this turn. We have the tools. We crush middle. Cool. We just go ahead and send Bramble Lash here. We come very close to winning on this turn by doing this. Great news. I'm going to go ahead and reform this man now. I get a Sting upstairs, which just kills that guy. There's no reason to take that damage. I'm going to go ahead and Primitive Mold him back. It's fine. Even if he does burn out, I'm not upset about it. The heals are worth it here. The full heal is worth it. We're just going to take the Rootseeds to draw more cards and chill. I bounce those shards. This is good. I like this. We pushed an obnoxious amount of damage through, and I'm feeling very good about that. The Purifying Cleanse on middle is excellent. We're always glimmering to get rid of curses. I may as well reform my man. Just another example of why not, my guy? Why not? We'll Sting, sure. And then I think I am cutting, or at least playing both Train Stewards downstairs. They don't really do anything, but I did finally manage to get them out of the deck. We easy win this, I think. These spikes kill in 2 turns, and she has at least 2 turns here, so we're chilling. Yeah, it's actually quite easy. You go ahead and Glimmer here. We double Bramble Lash. Send it. Cool, and we win. Good job. Great work. Pretty straightforward. I don't think there was anything too complex about it. Diligent being the scariest part of it for sure. But even then, he does a fine job. So, cool. Easy win. All right, and that is Stewardship. It's about as I expected, right? I think this would have been obviously easier if I had hit first Firelight rather, but the ability to win anyway is important. You know, I'll tell you straight up, if this were me trying to complete my expert challenges, I would just straight reroll for Firelight, okay? Because I don't have strong feelings about expert challenges. They're not standard runs, so I don't feel about, they're not in my win streak. I don't really care about them. They're very low impact to me, but so if it were me from my logbook, I would just reroll for Firelight. But part of the reason I picked this clan combo is because even when you low roll, Spike's Fade can carry the run with very little money, and she plays nicely with Wickless Tycoon, which does tons of work to oppose the Tithe mutator. A lot of what we purchased in this run stemmed from Tycoon enabling it. That's very important. He was giving us a lot of money over the course of combats. It didn't seem like a lot, but it adds up. So, yeah. And the Awoken Hollow Infusion was nice. Little Fade is always good. We've got the adaptive mutation line. It's Spike's Fade, baby. I mean, it's that simple. So, nothing too crazy there. Everything else here seems very solid to me. Nothing that terrible or odd. There were obviously, I could have Nexus spiked for like burnout on an enemy, but I gave this a quick thought and just decided that killing an enemy outright with Bramble Lash Unleash is just going to be better. This is a very strong play for my floor. Happy to do it. And yeah. Otherwise, you can see the impacts of Tithe. I didn't even have all my Train Stewards removed in the end. I just didn't have the tools or the money to do this. A lot of those trials are not worth it when they're giving you half money. Early game trials give you 35 gold. That better be worth, you better get that for free if you're doing that. That's rough. That's not a lot of money. The mid game one's giving what, 75? The end game one giving 200. That's just not worth the risk in a lot of cases. That armor trial would have cost me a lot of health. And we took health damage anyway. I mean, I ate 49 on Diligent and 27 on Pyro Wings. That's a lot of damage. Thank you, by the way, to Pyrewall, which I knew would provide a lot of value after I'd gotten it, so glad that that worked out in my favor. But yeah, that's basically the extent of the run. I mean, this is how I would recommend approaching it, right? You play anything that benefits from the multi-streak, aka Firelight, or Fade in general. She's self-sufficient as well, which makes this very functional. You can see I didn't really need Steel Shop upgrades. I just made him big and gave him a plus 25. That's winning, so that is a functional line. And Tithe was used for removing stuff. We did cut our 4 initial stewards at least. These are the 2 extra ones from the Stewardship mutator. So Anyway, that's about as good as I think we could have gotten, and I'm glad to have brought you the win. So I will let you go there. That is Stewardship. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, y'all.